What are you doing with your life, bro? What do you like? I thought you said you want to be a great. I thought you said you want to be the best, but you don't act like you don't move like it. You wake up late, you sleep late, you don't study, you don't work out. You don't want this shit, and no one's gonna feel sorry for you when you don't get it. That's your problem.
I don't want it as bad as you want to breathe. And if you want it that bad, if you're willing to give it that much, you get a big piece of what you want. And life and dreams do come true. Anything you want can happen, become a reality. I believe that sincerely.
You have to ask how to get motivated to go to the gym. You don't need to be going to the gym. You don't want it enough. When you're sick and tired of looking and feeling like shit, you'll show up, motherfucker. I'll see you there. Because you're going to look in the mirror and you're going to be like, fuck that. You're going to want to be in the gym. The people that have no problem showing up to the gym are the people that want to be.
And you want. There's two options. To continue forward, pushing onward. And if you do, that dream is giving birth, and forever you will live in the reality of it. If you stop, quit, throw in the towel, I promise you there's no distance you can travel far enough to ever find that dream again. For it is dead. And in its death, it's replaced by regret.
How badly do you want what you want? How badly do you want it? Or do you want it at all? You see, there's an awful lot of people who want an awful lot of things. But how badly do they want it? If you want it so badly, if you want it with tremendous intensity of desire, there's really nothing in the world that can stop you from getting it. There's an interesting story was told about Socrates, and Socrates was talking to one of his students, and the student said, I am hungry for knowledge. What can I do to increase my knowledge? And Socrates said, knowledge is something that is readily available and easy to get if you want it bad enough. He said, I'm sure I want it badly enough. And Socrates said, come with me, and he walked him offshore into the ocean. And they got about 3 or 4 feet, and Socrates, a very, very strong man, grabbed the young man and put his head under the water. And the young man began to struggle and struggle and struggle, and finally became incredibly frantic, and finally brought him up. And he said, now what did you want while you were under the water? And he said, all I wanted was air. He said, all I could think of in the whole world was air. He said, when you want knowledge with the same intensity that you wanted that oxygen, you will get all the knowledge that you can desire. And when you want anything with great intensity, if you have the desire...
Everybody always says, if you tried your best, that's all that matters. The best is all you can do. If you tried your best, it doesn't matter what happens. It doesn't matter if you lose if you tried your best. Most people have heard that before. But there is a secret to the universe that most don't know. If you actually try your best, you can't lose. Not pretend to try your best. Not try the best. Not try your best 90% of the time. Not try your best with excuses. If you genuinely try your best all of the time, all day, every day, it's impossible to lose. So when people say, if you tried your best, it's okay to lose, that is a logic fail. Because if you lost, you didn't try your best in the first place. If you actually try your best, it is impossible to fail in this life. God is watching, and he rewards those who want it the most. If you want it the most, you can have it. It's a competition to get up every day, whether they feel like it or not, and perform regardless. That is the secret. You cannot fail if you try your best. So if you don't have the car you want, the woman you want, the relationship you want, the friends you want, the house you want, you haven't been trying your best. Because I guarantee you, the second you do, you'll have all of it. Every single one.
How bad do you want this? If it's as bad as you want to live or breathe or sleep, whatever the hell it may be, I can work with you. But a lot of people, most people don't want it that badly, which is why they always ask the question, man, how did you get to where you are? You know how to do it. You know exactly how to be you or how to be me. You don't want it.
Do you actually want to do this or not? Do you actually want to do this or not? Because if you actually want to do it, what's going to stop you? Nothing. And if you don't really want to do it, what's going to stop you? Just about anything that comes up. Just about any obstacle that gets in your way becomes an excuse. It becomes a reason. It becomes a rationale for not proceeding down that path.
Everyone is jealous of what you've got. No one is jealous of how you got it.
I love that.
My God People see the trophies, but not the training ground.
Everybody wants the view, but no one wants the climb. I love it.
Majority of people just don't do it. You know, it's like a lot of people want it, but not a lot of people want to do it. So just by taking that one little step, you separate yourself.
There's only one person in this world that wants it more than me today, and that's me tomorrow. See, what's the point if every day you don't get 1% better? I don't care what I did today. Today's over. When I wake up, it's a new day. I'm competing with myself. I'm trying to beat myself from whatever I did yesterday. I'm going to do a little bit better. I'm going to go a little bit harder, because when you get better 1% every day, when you compete against the person you were the day before, these days stack up, baby. And just wait. Weeks go by. Months go by. A full year goes by. If you got 1% better every day for a full year, you just laughed yourself 3.5 times. And all it took was one. The number one. Over and over and over again. In this world, you got one enemy at all times. And that's you. You gotta win so many times that yesterday you sick of me.
Dedication, work hard, because the talent is not enough anymore. And if you don't dedicate it 100%, you're not gonna reach the level.
Some kind of a good outcome, you're gonna have to work hard for it. and if you don't work hard for something, you're not gonna get an outcome. That's really good.
Chapter don't define a book. You just stayed on the page too long. Flip it, bro. Flush it. Keep it pushing. Let it make you stronger. When you process it and look at it, let it make you a better person. Like he said, what's the lesson in it? What's the blessing in it? Everything we encounter carries with it a seed that's a lesson or a blessing. Now for us to extract it, that's up to us. The perspective that we have about it, that's all on us.
I had made the decision that I would either die or I would succeed. And so I didn't know when it would happen. I just figured if I continued. So so if there's one thing for the audience, for anyone who's going through it right now, like one of the thing that I would, the refrain, the repeated message that I had to myself over and over again was, I cannot lose if I do not quit. And so that was under my control. Then when I would talk about like controlling the controllable, like I could choose not to quit. And so if I could just have that, then it meant, like, it was like this tiny little thing. It's like, if I don't quit, I didn't lose. It just means I still get the quit.
Did you say you were gonna lock in this summer? What happened? It's already been like pretty much 2.5 months. Where are the games at, man? You said you were gonna hit Planet Fitness every fucking day. What's going on? I'm sure that may have hit home a little bit too hard or something. But don't forget, the passage of time stops for no one. So try your damnedest to capitalize on it when you know that you can. The last thing you want to do is fast forward 5 years, 10 years, however many years, and think to yourself, holy crap, I probably should have spent those years doing something a little bit different. Whoops.
I ain't finna tell y'all how I got away with this shit.
You motherfuckers sitting on the couch when you got 40 years old saying it's all over with, you're a motherfucking lie. That's your choice. If you want to be over, it's over, but it's your motherfucking choice. You can be a beast or a bitch. Sit your fucking ass down and eat bonbons and watch Gelo work out. Why must I work so motherfucking hard? Why do I have to do this shit? What am I trying to prove? I ain't trying to prove shit to your punk ass. I do this shit cause I fucking can. That's why I do this shit. Cause I fucking can, that's why. Hit that shit, Bulo. Don't give yourself no fucking choice. I ain't giving you no fucking choice. I'm in too motherfucking deep. Jump in the motherfucking river, I don't even look back at the shore. Cause I ain't got but a goddamn 2 choices. Either I'ma sink or I'ma swim. Either I'ma make this shit or I'ma drown. But I'ma drown fucking trying. I'ma try to do this shit. Fucking quit before you even try, you punk ass pussy. Work for this shit. You fucking quit before you even try, you punk ass pussy. Work for this shit. Come on, I ain't going through. Why I was just fucking incredible for you. That superhuman shit right there. Fuck the impossible.
Woo! Let's go! Come on! Let's go!
Fuck the impossible.
Come on! There we go!
Take your impossible and ram that shit up in your ass. That's impossible. He can't do that. You can't do it, motherfucker. That don't mean nobody else can't do the shit. You see this fucking wristband on here because arthritis is a motherfucker. I hope your ass never get it. But I can't use it as an excuse not to train. I just do what the fuck I can do. May not be that much, but so what, motherfucker? I'm doing something. May not be that much, but so what, motherfucker? I'm doing something.
I was struck with adversity in life. I got diagnosed with acute myeloid leukemia. Actually, the first type of chromosome out in the entire world. They said, listen, you need a bone marrow transplant, you're gonna die. He says, nah, I'm sure the power of mind, power of God. I was in the hospital for 2 months. I said, you know what? I seen people knitting, I seen people doing crossword puzzles. I'm like, that's where they find peace, find joy, happiness. I love working out. I've been doing it for 21 years. I said, I'm a bench press 500 pounds, push the cancer out of me. You know why? I'm the real deal. What's your story? So I came out the hospital. I like my body, 4.5 weeks out the hospital. I throw 500 pounds, the next test, cancer's gone. Now don't get it twisted. This doesn't stop there.
Woo! I love that fucking shit. That's what you call taking it to the fucking limit. Till you can't do no motherfucking more. That's what I'm talking about. Being too cheap. Can't quit. Drug. Pick that shit. Pick that shit. Drug that shit. Hell yeah.
Fear is implemented. It's a program to stop us from making our dreams come true. And most of the things we're scared of never happen until you think about it so much that you manifest it. When you're sitting around thinking about shit you're scared of, that means you're not doing nothing about it. Because when you're doing shit, you ain't thinking about the past, you're thinking about what's in front of you. So if you got time to reflect, that's too much time. You should be working. Too much time reflecting is sucker shit to me. That's licking your wounds. I'd rather fight. And that's what I want to be famous for, fighting. I don't want to be famous for rapping. I don't want to be famous for acting. I want to be famous for kicking some fucking ass to those that deserve it and helping people that I love. And that's what I'm going to go down in history for, an ass kicker.
Life is a test. Your test is to do the things you don't like. That's what the test is. No one's going to give you anything, and I'm not your father or your mother. What I'm saying is stop complaining. Pull your skirt up. If you're lazy, you're just going to lose. Period. You know, if you're so depressed because you're scared and you don't have nothing and you ain't doing nothing to fix it, go get therapy. But don't spread that energy around.
You know, I did an experiment last week. Because I was like, I don't understand how people are depressed. It's so much fun to be healthy. And I was like, there were some things that were bothering me with people that were close to me. And I said, I'm not going to talk about what's bothering me until at least they talk about it. And they didn't talk about it. And I internalized it, and I was sad a little bit every day because of it. And I was like, fuck, this is what depression is. I'm never doing it. So I dealt with it. I articulated it in a different way. Because the only way to change a scenario is to do it different. You know, the thing about people is they be like, oh, why is it always happening this way? Because you fucking do it the same way every day. Right. You react the same way, you move the same. I mean, how do you expect a different result if you're not doing anything different? So I decided to approach it a different way. And I wrote like letters and shit. And then it worked itself out. But at the end of the day, what I know is I'm never gonna ever let anything that's bothering me fester. Because that causes sadness, which causes cancer. It's not healthy to be unhappy. In this world, in this universe, in this existence, in any vibration, there's a yin and a yang. There's just as much negative as positive. It's just how you perceive it. Everything has a negative. There's a negative in everything. There's a positive of it in everything. It's just some people focus only on the negative. That's called fear. You're leading with it. It's the truth. If you lead with negative, then you're lost. Everything is positive. Even when something bad happens, it must have happened for a reason, a good reason. It's just for me to find it. I'm not
about how you approach.
Why would I
those.
pay attention to the negative or the fear? I can't control none of that shit. The thing about being uncomfortable, for me, I don't like being uncomfortable. So I do anything I can not to be uncomfortable.
No one wants to go to the shovel. They want to choose the 4-lane fucking highway. That's the nice route. The shovel means you're gonna hurt. The shovel means you're gonna suffer. The shovel means you're gonna hit rock a lot of times. And we all know what digging through rock is like. When you hit a root, you gotta get some more tools out. If I had no more tools, this is a fucking shovel. I was choosing the 4-lane highway. This is when I decided to pick up that fucking shovel that we all decide not to take. I'm just fucking David Goggins. No Goggins. No carry boats, fucking logs, bullshit. It's just pick up that fucking Pulaski and dig. Hey, get that fucking pump, walk down a mile, put it in the fucking water, mosquitoes beating. You're just David Goggins. You're nobody. Cause that's where my growth is. I worked myself so hard that I turned a person this fucked up into this motherfucker right here. Not off of reading a fucking book off a theorist. Off of going to work on myself and saying, I don't know how to do this, but I know that to get over there to that fucking side, I gotta grind myself into a fucking fine powder. And I did it.
You have to disappear. That means doing the work, the real work. The work nobody sees, nobody celebrates, nobody even knows is happening. Disappearing means building in private what you don't need to prove in public. It means valuing progress over performance, results over recognition, substance over spectacle. You stop worrying about what people think and start valuing what you believe. You stop curating your life for an audience and start creating your life for yourself. Because a life that looks good or sounds good is nothing compared to a life that feels good. The people who matter all disappeared at some point. They locked in, they focused, they built, and when they came back different, stronger, clearer, more dangerous. Because they weren't coming back to prove anything. They were coming back because they had something to show. You see, disappearing is not about isolation. It's about insulation. It's about protecting your energy, your focus, your vision from people who don't understand it yet. It's about building something so strong that by the time you reveal it, it doesn't need defending. It defends itself. The world will always try to keep you small. It will reward you for staying the same, for being predictable, for fitting into the box they built for you. But greatness doesn't fit in boxes. So disappear. The world will wait, and when you return, you won't need to announce it. They'll feel it, because you won't be the same person who left.
The lion doesn't ask for permission. The lion doesn't wait for someone to believe in him. He moves because hunger demands it. That's the mentality you need. Stop acting like prey, hoping the world will treat you kindly. Nothing respects weakness. Nothing bows to fear. You want freedom? You want success? You want revenge for every moment you were underestimated? Then you have to think like a lion. Focus locked. Emotions controlled. Purpose sharper than claws.
I was fat. That's why I talk about it. Go ahead and say something, motherfucker. I was fat too. And it was hard as fuck every fucking day to get up. I know what it feels like. When you roll your fat ass out of bed and all you want is some fucking damn cinnamon buns and shit. And fucking chucking milkshake. I know what it is. Tell yourself the truth. If someone calls you fucking fat, they may be bullying you, but you might be fucking fat. Someone calls you dumb, it's mean, but you might be fucking dumb. I was fat. Fucking look for inspiration. Inspiration's found in every footstep you take. Every grasp that fucking iron bar. All that shit, all the miles in the pool. Inspiration's found in suffering. So right now, this is my greatest recovery. As I recover, I find inspiration.
You don't find inspiration by not living in the grip of life. You need to live in the grip of life to find inspiration. Put challenges in front of yourself. When you put a challenge in front of yourself and you attack it, that's when you find inspiration. I wasn't born this motherfucker. I made him. At the bottom of insecurities, fear, self-doubt, lies, was me buried in a fucking fetal position. When everybody starts off in first grade, I had them negative grades. I started off in the fucking dungeon, man. I had to dig out of the fucking damn grave to get to first grade.
When a lion sees an opportunity, he doesn't hesitate. He doesn't overthink. He attacks with everything he has. That's how you have to move. Quiet. Calculated. Unapologetic. Your dreams are not suggestions. They are territory you must claim.
Imagine if you could use pain as a fuel. Imagine if you could use the pain as a passport. Imagine if you could use the pain to push you, to condition you, to prepare you for the stages and the rooms you gotta walk into, and the tables you gotta sit at, and the stages you have to stand on. What if the pain could make you better? What if the pain could build muscle? What if the pain could cause you to reach higher, to leap farther, to run faster? What if the pain could help you? What if all pain isn't hurt, but it's help?
I was the true devil. I was the one holding me back. I was the one looking for the scapegoat. And I was the one looking for all these ways to say, it's okay, David. You're a loser, you're a born loser, so it's okay.
No one's gonna come back to save me. No one's gonna come back on this fucking couch and say, hey, it's okay. You're gonna be okay. No, I'm not.
You need to fucking work harder. You need to fucking discipline your mind better. We need to help people more than just saying it's okay. It's okay that you're not fucking willing to fucking help yourself out. That's not okay. It's not okay. It's not acceptable. Even though it's your life, if that's acceptable, that's unacceptable. You can't be like, oh yeah, my dad beat me. It is what it is. Hey, it is what it is, motherfucker. It's killing you. It's taking over your whole fucking life. But that's the conversation. Yeah, my dad. Yeah, but I'm fine now, though. I'm good. Okay. All right. No, you ain't. You ain't fine.
The super successful are super obsessed with being successful. They're the people who simply cannot imagine a life without achieving their grandest ambitions. They don't just want success, they need it. It's not a preference, it's a primal urge, and it's not a goal. It's a fundamental part of their identity. They aren't just working for success, they're working from a place of absolute, unwavering commitment to it. While others were protecting their comfort, the obsessed were pursuing their calling. While others were asking, is this too much? The driven were asking, is this enough? The super successful don't apologize for their obsession. They weaponize it. You see, their obsession is not a disorder, it's a decision. It's the decision that this goal, this vision, this dream matters more than comfort, more than approval, more than fitting in. They think about it when they wake up. They think about it when everyone else clocks out, because their obsession isn't part of their life. It is their life, and they chose it willingly. They didn't stumble into greatness. They didn't balance their way to the top. They sacrificed everything others are still protecting. And if you want what they...
Sometimes you gotta look at them, your friends and family, like, bro, I don't want what the fuck you want. Okay? So, like, do you get it? I'm not trying to be fucking broke. I'm not trying to be maxed out on my credit cards. I'm not trying to drive a fucking Denali and pay $2,000 a month for it and not have any money going in my fucking bank account. Okay? I'm not trying to be look rich. I'm trying to be fucking rich so I can handle my motherfucking visits. So the next time you fucking say something to me like that, realize I don't want anything that you have. That'll shut the fuck up.
And if someone stands in your way, you don't beg, you don't explain. You just keep moving until they're forced to step aside. Lions don't chase approval. They build dominance. They rise through discipline, not luck.
You know what? You know what the fuck I'm talking about, right? That grown folks talk right there, goddamn. Woo! Answer me, motherfucker. You hear me talking to you. I don't want no motherfucking cure. I don't want to be fucking relieved of my addiction. I like being a motherfucking addict. I love this shit. I'm an iron addict. You ought to be one too. I said a shit talk. CT, is it true that you've been working out for 31 years? Yes, it's true. Well, how do you manage to keep interested in 31 years? Easy. Just like smoking. I'm addicted to this shit. If I go more than 2 or 3 days, I go fucking stir crazy. Love this shit, Pulo. I gotta have it. Get a nervous twitch if I don't get my fix, Pulo. I'm a fucking iron addict. God damn it. This motherfucker fooling me, Pulo. It ain't going. Ain't going. No, you ain't getting no goddamn fix.
In there right now. See, that's a embryo, and there's a umbilical cord.
Oh, motherfucking iron addict. Gotta have that shit. Gotta have my daily dose. Give me a fix. Motherfucking iron addict. Daily dose of iron, Pulo. After I get the shakes, I don't feel right. Oh! Oh! Tied me over to my neck. Screw the iron addict. Even goddamn cameraman, rock goddamn iron addict. I get the shakes if I don't do this shit. I love it. Don't want no cure.
Something's bothering me. Immediately, I'm trying to figure out any way I can not to be bothered anymore. People would rather be bothered than not deal with it. I just don't logically get that. It'd be people that have no plan, that aren't doing anything, are the most distracted.
Right.
They're the ones that speak the loudest, because if you're doing something, you don't have time to be worried about somebody else.
Right.
You don't have time for jealousy if you're doing something. You're too tired doing what you're doing. So if you're sitting around thinking, that means you should be doing some action. So that's your fault. So then the overcompensation comes from blaming somebody else for the reasons why you don't want to move. Like, it's just like, that's why I said I don't have time to be worried. Like, if I feel something's giving me anxiety, I go fix it. Other people thinking they won is a win. But when you don't win and in your heart you don't feel like you won, the win should be when you have won by your standard, by not someone else's. Because people are generally like insecure, and people generally look the other way. They do things that are illogical, and they all have their own set of problems. So everyone considers a win different. So why would I consider my win something that makes you happy? I'm gonna consider my win something that makes me and my family and my kids and my girl happy. I don't want to look like I'm rich to make you happy. I need to be rich. So guys think they're rich because they might have monetary, like temporary money that they could take care of themselves.
Right.
But that's not rich. Rich is being able to take care of your kids' kids. Being able to make it where your generation or the generation before, after you, doesn't have to go through the same problems as you did.
But at the end of the day, it's about, to me, figuring out what exactly your clear dream is. And, you know, I have a process. You know, I work in dimensions. So my first dimension, and dreams don't cost $1. So why dream cheap? I don't want to dream to survive. I want to dream for the perfect world. So for example, you don't say, oh, I want a yacht, but I'm worried about the gas. You don't worry about the gas in your dream. But it has to be unobstructed. So sometimes you might dream around people and they're like, these are the reasons why you can't do it and blah, blah, blah. So then you start visualizing. So that messes that whole process up. So you have to also keep people around you that can dream, or at least aren't going to obstruct yours. After that, the next dimension is you got to put it on paper, you know? And, you know, that's another dimension. You put it on paper and it's clear. You can write it down in a couple of sentences, and other people that have the same dream can also read, identify with it, and you'll find that, you know, you can come together. And then the next dimension, making it actually happen. You know, it's about really being strategic about architecting your future. It's about being a time traveler. It's about going 10 years to the future, seeing what you want your life to look like, and then coming back and making sure that you get to that path, eliminate everything that's going to deter you, and just make sure you focus on everything that's going to get you there as quick as possible. No one doesn't not want to be the boss. And if you're not the boss, it's just not many people want to fight to be the boss. But who doesn't want to be the boss? You know? So I think a therapist, like, why you don't want to be the boss? Most people think they can't. It's about a flip. It's about knowing you can. It's about the fight. Nothing good happens without some fight. You're only great when you're doing something that makes you a little uncomfortable. You gotta be a little uncomfortable to grow. To make muscle, you gotta lift weights. You gotta hurt. It doesn't happen overnight. You know, this ain't for what you want. Stop being so spoiled and entitled. You don't have that option.
And you know, if you can't have a yacht, then I'm not going on a cruise. I just won't be on a boat till I can get that yacht. I just have an expectation in myself. You know what I mean? Like, yo, if I can't afford no gold, then I'm just not wearing jewelry. But I'm gonna grind till I can. I don't mind the grind, because what I'm doing, I love. I'm doing it because I love it. The trick is to make a lot of money doing something that you would do for free. You understand what I'm saying? It's just easy. Once you find what you love and you know what your dream is, you just have to make that shit come true. But what I find is a lot of people just don't dream. No one has a dream. They be like, yo, you wonder why you ain't got nothing, you didn't dream about nothing. What is this gonna come to you? A dream's gonna smack you in the face? You have to know what you're fighting for every day. You're saying because you enjoy music or being a DJ, you enjoy having a boss. If you enjoy being a DJ, just why don't you own your own radio station and then DJ for your own radio station so your son could just get on anytime he wants? That's all I'm saying. See, you enjoy the safety and the security of a job every day. But there's no pride in that to me. My son takes pride, my kids take pride in the fact that I have Dash Motors. And because I have that, my son said, I'm not gonna ever have a boss. The mentality is different. It's just about changing mentality. I think because people on the radio tell people it's okay to have a boss, they don't understand that they can have more. And because of the consumer relationship, the internet, there's no excuse. So when I make a movie like Losada's, I don't have to ask if I could put Danny in it. I just do it. You don't need any money for knowledge. The problem is y'all don't take the time to listen. Y'all talk too much about gossip and not about what's gonna be. It's so easy. It's an internet. So there is no excusing not being able to sell something on Vimeo or PayPal, which is what people do, and have an audience and make money with it. You can flip. My son Boogie doesn't have a job, right? That's all. I hustle for my kids. I don't want my kids to ever want to have a job. To me, call another man boss is calling another man daddy. I mean, it's not for men to be told what to do by other men. That's just where Harlem is raised. So yeah, you could go be calling somebody else boss, a man, or whatever, and hustle for something you can't pass to your son, but use the little money you get from what they get. But you gotta look at the margin. If the radio company's making $1 billion, shouldn't you be making some of that? Like somewhere near that? It's not. It doesn't make mathematical sense. The people that are spending your money don't wake up this early. I guarantee you they don't go to work 4 hours a day and break their back for pennies on the dollar. I'm trying to flip all my money to get to $1 billion. So once I get to the football team, what I was you to say, I just use my own money. And when I don't have it, y'all on the radio talking about me, right? And when I do have it, y'all asking me about other that I did, 20 years ago.
So you got it right now?
No, I don't. I got the movies on the street. I'm never gonna have it because as soon as I get it, it goes on the street. I don't put up money. Saving money's for suckers to me. I have so much confidence in me that I flip. And 10 years later, and when I feel I can't go on, 20 years later, I'm still a boss, and you still got a job. Now, wait, maybe you might want to break the cycle.
And me forever, Sarah. will be, and it will be so. Hold the line. Stay with me. Brothers, what we do in life echoes in eternity.
It threw me into the flames. They thought the fire would finish me, but they didn't know. This fire was not sent to kill me. It was sent to crown me.
This is life. And that's what I talk about, man. Like life is not a movie. It's not a movie where you have one breakthrough and like you're just taking off. No, man. Yeah, so why? How that happened was, once again, this is where the war really began.
Okay.
So now I'm in SEAL training and I'm like almost in awe. Cause I'm like, my God, I'm around the baddest man on the planet from what I thought back then. But once you are able to get the doors, you realize this fucking meant. And that's when I realized, okay, this is good for me to see, man. They're fucking like me. I had to work a little hard to get here. But now that I'm on the same playing field, then let's fucking work more, guys. I've never, like, people think that the races I did in the military broke me. I was broken way before. Knew myself about before I got the military.
Really?
News. People think, oh, David Goggins just wakes the fuck up and he just gets his shit on. He gets this fuck after. No, I don't. I don't get up and get after it. I look at my shoes sometimes for hours.
That's an action. They can't stop you if you grind. They can't stop you, and whatever you see anybody else with, just know they didn't get it because they wished for it, they worked for it. One more time, just know the person you admire. Just know the person you look up to. They did not wish for it. They worked for it.
Some men wake up at 18. Some men wake up at 30. Some men never wake up at all. Just understand something, big dogs. Nobody is coming to save you.
I did all this just to get the opportunity to succeed. That's what people don't understand, man. And people see the end result.
Good God Almighty.
I remember that guy saying, my God, man, I can't believe what the fuck I've just done. I put everything, ruin relationships, ruin this, ruin that, put everything on the fact I have to become someone in this world. Or I'm no good for anybody.
I'm at the point in my life right now where I'm just locking in. I can't keep worrying about distractions and things that ain't serving my purpose. Because everything I do now depends on how my future looks. So I'm locked in and I'm focused.
When an athlete enters flow state in competition, their brain undergoes a measurable shift in function. In flow state, studies show decreased activation in the medial prefrontal cortex, the region tied to self-criticism, judgment, and awareness of time. This phenomenon is called transient hypofrontality. When this area quiets down, the constant inner voice of doubt and hesitation fades, allowing decisions to happen without delay. At the same time, there's heightened synchronization across the motor cortex, which controls your movements, the anterior cingulate cortex, which manages focus and error detection, and the dopamine pathways in the basal ganglia, which drive motivation and reward.
He got a why. He got a why. He ain't just playing for no championship. You gotta hear what I'm telling you. If y'all gonna be great on that field, you gotta have a why. You gotta have a reason for why you do what you do. When he comes out, he ain't tripping on LeBron. He don't care nothing about no Dwayne Wade. All he keep thinking about is, I'm gonna get one for my coach.
It's about the grind, the sleepless nights, the sacrifices, the prayers you whisper when nobody was watching. It's all about those moments when you could have folded but you didn't. You see, the underdog story is the realest story there is. Cause when you come from nothing, you appreciate everything. You hustle different, you love different, and you lead different. So today, I want you to do 3 things. Stay humble. Never forget where you came from. Stay hungry. Keep that fire in your soul. And stay true. Always be real with yourself and the world. Because the world don't need no more copies. It need originals. And trust me, ain't nobody else that can do what you do like you do.
You know, my mind is absolutely bulletproof, solid as a rock.
Time to stay focused. It's time to decide, fuck clubs, fuck partying, fuck trying to fit in and socialize. Rub elbows with everybody so people can stop calling you weird. Why are you so antisocial? Because I'm trying to get it. Why are you staying on the basketball court so much? Because I'm trying to get it. Why are you out there practicing in the hot sun when ain't nobody else out there? Because I'm trying to get it.
Instill in me this work ethic to fight for what I believe in, chase after my dreams. Nothing's ever gonna be given to you. Everything's gonna be earned. If you don't go out there and put in the work, you don't go out and put in the effort, one, you're not gonna get the results. But two, more importantly, you don't deserve it. You didn't earn it.
Most frustrating thing in the world for me is when normal people judge a man like myself on what it really takes to extract greatness from nothing. Because I will have normal, everyday people picking me apart. Oh, his life is miserable. Who wants to live like that? It's crazy how it's almost like he's sick, he's psychotic. People think, oh, David Goggins just wakes the fuck up and he just gets his shit on, he gets the fuck after. No, I don't get up and get after it. I look at my shoes sometimes for hours. And that is the thing that people don't get. The biggest misunderstanding about David Goggins of all time. It's like, whether you believe in God or not, I do. He put this lab rat, which is me, on this planet. And said, let me see what a beat up, abused kid who can barely learn, who has a twisted body, messed up genetics, sickle cell, this and that. Let me give him everything that pretty much disqualifies you from the military. But back then, it wasn't estrus. And let's put him in this and see what comes out of it. Get up in the morning time.
But I realized I wasn't born this motherfucker. I made him.
And today, I'm no longer being a fucking loser. Today, I'm gonna change my fucking path. I'm gonna get on the path to success. I don't care how long that road is. I'm gonna see it through no matter what. Because you know what? I've been living enough years in this shithole. I don't wanna be here anymore. I'm not happy with this. And I'm tired of making excuses. I'm tired of going through the same circular motion of shit. I wanna be different.
Lots of insecurities, fear, self-doubt, lies, was me buried in a fucking fetal position. How I got out of that was recognizing, being honest with it, being truthful with it, and then fixing it. We like to live on social media with lies about ourselves, how great we are. Get to the source and fix the problem.
Many times I was laughed at and not believed in, but you know what? Nothing external can defeat the internal. The only thing that can take someone down or break you down is internal. Nothing external is strong enough. It's just about making sure your internal dialogue and your internal belief in yourself is strong enough that it can withstand the external. The external is there. You've got to accept it. You've got to embrace it. You've got to understand it and be aware of it. But don't let it seep into your internal dialogue.
No one. No one's coming to push you. No one's coming to tell you to turn the TV off. No one's coming to tell you to get out the door and exercise. Nobody's coming to tell you to apply for that job that you've always dreamt about. Nobody's coming to write the business plan for you. It's up to you.
See, I don't party. Bro, I don't drink, I don't smoke. And they see that and they're like, bro, why? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, go have fun. You are. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm having fun. And I try to tell them, like, don't let me affect what you do. I'm gonna be good regardless. I'm gonna be good regardless, but I'm comfortable who I am.
We all face challenges. We all have setbacks. We all suffer. When these difficulties hit, some people break. They surrender. They let circumstances, fate, and events that unfold control their attitude, dictate their emotional state, and determine their destiny. They adopt a defeatist attitude of negativity. They accept failure. They curl up in a ball and wait for the clock to run out. people who are diametrically opposed to that attitude. People who, in spite of incredible challenges, adapt and overcome.
You just gotta grind. Yeah. I feel like this next generation that's coming up, and I don't mean to smash all of them, but they seem like a bunch of pussies to me, you know? So, because of that, there's never been more opportunity than there is right now. If you're a fucking savage and you get out there and you grind hard and you want it bad enough, you can run all these guys over.
It's possible to be great. It's possible to make more money. It's possible to be more healthy. And your entire perspective on life, your worldview is positive. Even if you had to lie yourself into believing that. Sometimes you have to create a delusion, right? A delusion that is so far out there that people will think you're crazy.
But don't ever sell out for the temporary reward of what the opportunity is today. Believe in the bigger picture. Believe that all these things are just moments building the wave for the big moment to come. Always plant the seeds of hard work and integrity and honor today, and then every day you water them and nourish them, believe in them. One day that will sprout a flower of which, when you're dead and gone, people will still remember.
It's time to stay focused. It's time to decide, fuck clubs, fuck partying, fuck trying to fit in and socialize, rub elbows with everybody so people can stop calling you weird. Why are you so antisocial? Because I'm trying to get it. Why are you staying on the basketball court so much? Because I'm trying to get it. Why are you out there practicing in the hot sun when ain't nobody else out there? Because I'm trying to get it. Why are you not clubbing like every time I text you and invite you to go do something fun and cool, you always studying? Because I'm trying to get it.
How bad do you want this? If it's as bad as you want to live or breathe or sleep, whatever the hell it may be, I can work with you. A lot of people, most people don't want it that badly. Which is why they always ask the question, man, how did you get to where you are? You know how to do it. You know exactly how to be you or how to be me. You don't want to do it. So I can't make you do it.
I just cracked one day and I was like, fuck happiness.
Gotta be a little bit gone to it. You're not all there. You've got to be almost insane to your craft. Not a lot of people can understand that. That's why I don't know about nothing else. I do not pay attention to nothing else. There was games of football on yesterday, there was rugby, there was this, there was that. And like normal society is like, let's talk about this, and let's engage in this. And I can't do it, I just don't, I'm fucking fearless.
Be fucking fearless, or as close to it as possible. Is that achievable? Maybe, maybe not. But like, be fearless.
A year from now, it's gonna happen like that. And who is your future self? 1 year from now, who is it? Just like everyone's out of here, go party Saturday night. They're not willing to sacrifice. I'm like the lone survivor in here. You know? Tonight will be over with too. Tomorrow I'll be stronger for it. Another day will go by. 365 of them happen so fucking fast. Who are you gonna be in a year from now? And in a year from now, does that future person hold regret or pride?
What have you learned about how to deal with and overcome fear?
Go. Go.
Yeah. It's you. When all that fear that's in your head, all the what ifs and the scenarios that you create inside your own mind that are way worse than anything that is actually going to happen, they all disappear when you go.
I had to invent a guy that didn't exist. I had to invent a guy that can take any pain, any suffering, any kind of judgment, be called whatever the fuck in the world, and be able to stand in the fucking room and say, go fuck yourself. I had to build this callous mind, and I built it through something.
And I think if you can shift from this is hard to no one else will be able to do this, then it flips from being this thing that you're like, oh, poor me, to oh, poor everyone else who's gonna have to fucking try.
Change one thing, your mindset. You can attack everything.
Place for some fucked up reason is the ultimate place. because it's not too prideful, it's yet humble, and it's bullshit, guys. Second place is the first fucking loser. If you hit second, that's fine, you gave it your all. But if you every single day say good enough, good enough, good enough, and you come up second, you're nothing enough.
You gotta learn to pick yourself up on your own. A lot of times these fights and these battles, you gotta be your own fucking coach. You gotta be your own motivator. All due respect,